Hi everyone, I'm Eileen. Some of you know I've been really enjoying my smaller wardrobe, especially after embracing luxury minimalism. However, even though my collection is fairly modest, I still tend to reach for certain clothing pieces a lot more than the others. So in this video, I want to share with you the clothing pieces that I wear the most, several of which I really don't think I can live without. I think it's only fair to talk about pajamas first, seeing it's something we have to change into every evening. I personally don't think pajamas get enough credit for the work they do, because a set of cozy pajamas can really make such a difference to our sleep quality. When LILYSILK sent me my very first set of silk pajamas 2 years ago, I fell in love with the material straight away and I never looked back. In fact, I've been wearing their silk pajamas every night, so when they got in touch with me again, I just knew I would like another set of silk pajamas because I've been enjoying them so much. Now they have a big selection of beautiful blouses in silk, but I just know for myself that I would make so much more use of my silk pajamas rather than a blouse or a dress. I really adore this light taupe color. But still, now that I have a small selection, I don't have to worry about laundry planning as much because I know there's always a spare and fresh set ready for me in my closet. I just love how the silk feels on my skin. It's so soft, buttery and gentle on the skin. It's absolutely perfect for the evening when you just want to relax and unwind. I also chose a cashmere long cardigan from LILYSILK to add to my wardrobe. I really love that the cashmere is quite light and thin. I think it'll be lovely for the upcoming springtime. I got this cardigan in a slightly bigger size. I'm usually a size small, but this cardigan is in the size medium because I mainly want to wear this as a nightgown. But I think this cardigan is really versatile. It's perfect for layering your loungewear as well, or even for going out. A special thank you to LILYSILK for sponsoring this video. They have kindly given me a discount code for 15% off to share with you guys, and I will make sure to leave it down below. Another piece of clothing I've been wearing a lot is my Burberry trench coat. I bought this coat about 10 years ago, so I'm not sure if they still have this specific model, but you should be able to find quite similar designs on their website. In my opinion, investing in a good quality trench coat is worth the money because you wear it a lot. Seeing is something you can quite easily dress up or down. I wear mine pretty much all year round. In the winter or autumn, I usually layer it with a thicker jumper and it's really quite warm. In the springtime, I'll wear a t-shirt with a pair of skinny jeans, and this is actually one of my favorite outfits, seeing it's so easy and effortless. Now the summer here in the UK is usually quite mild. We are lucky if we get a few weeks of very hot days, which is the only time when my Burberry trench coat will be out of action. In the comment section, please let me know how's the weather like where you're from and what kind of clothing pieces do you find yourself reaching for the most. Another item I wear a lot is my Woolrich Arctic Parka jacket. I practically live in this coat throughout the winter because it's so warm and comfortable. Usually when we go for a family trip where there will be a lot of outdoor activities, I'll wear this coat because then I know I won't have to worry about feeling cold or worry about the weather. The filling in this coat is made of 80% down and 20% feather. On the website, it says this coat can actually withstand a temperature of -20 degrees Celsius, but I'm not able to attest to that, seeing the winter is fairly forgiving here. The canvas on this coat is also windproof and water resistant, so overall this is just a very solid winter coat. My husband is not a big fan of this khaki color, but I absolutely love it. Before I bought this coat, I did look at other brands as well, such as Moncler and Canada Goose, but in the end I went for Woolrich because I like that the design is more low-key and it goes with my personality a bit better, at least in my opinion. The next one I want to show you is a dress. I obviously don't wear this on a daily basis, but this is my go-to dress for special occasions. I used to have a lot of dresses. In fact, I would buy a new dress for every single invitation I received. However, after downsizing my collection and decluttering my wardrobe, I decided to only keep the few dresses that I actually love wearing. This one is from Coast. I got it about 5 years ago, and since then I've worn this to several parties and weddings. I think the design complements my body frame quite well, seeing I have quite a pear-shaped figure. Most of the times I would pair this dress with my Valentino Rockstar flats in this pinkish beige color, and I think they go very well together. I used to worry about wearing the same dress twice, but now I do it with pride. I think it's a wonderful thing to find pieces that make us feel good and then wear them over and over again. I have a small collection of 5 scarves, including pieces from Louis Vuitton, Burberry and Hermes, but my favorite is the Hermes Cashmere shawl. This one is called the Hermes Dalet, and the color is called Grey Anthracite, which is a beautiful light grey color. I believe this specific design was really popular, but my Hermes sale associate was able to find the last one in the country for me. I really love this color. I think it goes really well with my wardrobe. Just like everything else at Hermes, their cashmere shawls are quite expensive as well, so I knew from the beginning that I wouldn't want a large collection, and I made sure to go for very neutral colors with the 2 pieces that I purchased. As you might already know, I love making use of my pieces for different seasons. So sometimes I even wear this shawl in the summer as well, especially when it's a bit chilly in the morning. Something else in my closet that I wear the most are my beloved cashmere jumpers or sweaters. As you can see, I have a small collection of them. I deliberately went for neutral colors like white, beige and black because I think a neutral palette truly works the best for my ways of dressing and my personality. I absolutely love cashmere because it's truly a fantastic fabric material. It keeps you so warm when it's cold and is also incredibly breathable when the temperature rises. In the winter, sometimes it can be quite tricky to find the right outfits because even though it's freezing out there, it can get quite warm indoor because of the generous heating. If you happen to have a very thick acrylic jumper on, it can make you feel quite sweaty and stuffy. Well, for me, cashmere is the answer for this because it's such a forgiving material and it deals with temperature changes really well. To be honest, they are perfect for most seasons. I only really put mine away in the summer. If you're still building your perfect minimalist closet, I think cashmere is definitely worth looking into. The material is just so soft and kind on the skin. I also want to quickly mention these leggings from Eileen because I've been wearing them so much. I would say these are like the best leggings I've ever tried, and I've tried quite a lot in the last 10 years. First of all, the material is really stretchy and they just feel really comfortable. The waistband comes up quite high, which I love because it holds everything in nicely. These leggings are also completely opaque, so they go really well with short dresses, but I especially love wearing them with an oversized jumper. If you live in a cold climate, Leggings are pretty essential, so I'm just really glad I found these. So those are my most worn clothing pieces. After embracing luxury minimalism, I now have a very practical relationship with things. For me, the best investment pieces are simply those I use or wear the most. So even though I generally shop a lot less now, I don't actually mind paying a bit more for good quality or good material because I know I will enjoy them a lot more and they will also last me a lot longer. I'm actually thinking to do a video about my least worn clothing pieces, so please leave me a comment if you are interested to see that. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Have a nice day.